Good morning, Cadet. As you already know, Sanctuary OCS only accepts the best candidates for officer training. Your presence here places you in the top 5% of all MI recruits. Now that you have completed your formal training, let's see if you've got what it takes to be an officer in the MI. The first exam will test your physical fitness. You will be required to make your way around the training track in an acceptable time. Listen carefully for instructions from your examining officer. Failure to follow orders precisely will adversely affect your test results. Proceed now to the training hangar once you are ready.
Yes. Okay, Cadet. I want to see if Officer School has softened you. You are to lead your troop for a lap around this training course. I want you to make good time, so listen out for my instructions. When I order you to freeze, I want you to stop on a dime.
Yes?
As you advance, Cadet, you should always stay on your guard. Hold the right mouse button down and move the mouse to observe your surroundings. Freeze! Listen up, Cadet. Go stealthy. Click on the Code Indigo button next to the trooper's face. If you activate any of the sensor units, then you will have failed. Good. Freeze! Okay, Cadet, it's time to get angry. Remember what the bugs did to Buenos Aires as you switched to Code Red. Then advance along the track and destroy any targets you see. Excellent! Freeze! Okay, Cadet, show me your war face. I want a berserk charge to the cage ahead of you. Set your trooper to Code Scarlet and brace yourself. Good. All right, Cadet, switch back to Code Blue while you catch your breath. You don't want to go charging off again. Once you're ready, advance across the finish line. Good job, Cadet. Looks like you're still in excellent shape. Rest up and refresh yourself.
Good morning, Cadet. An officer will always be judged by how well they control the troopers under their command. No amount of firepower can save you if you cannot organize your troopers effectively. This next exam will test your control of formations. You will be given charge of 2 squads of MI Cap troopers, fresh from Camp Arthur Curie. The examining officer will instruct you to assemble your troops in a series of strategic formations. Failure to follow orders will adversely affect your test results. Proceed to the training hangar once you are ready.
Yes?
Listen up, Cadet. This examination is about formation controls. Listen carefully to my orders and follow them promptly. The bugs make no allowance for slow reaction time, and neither do I. Your exam starts now. Select your first squad. You can do this by clicking on the arrow beside your lieutenant's icon in the HUD, or by pressing the number 1 on your keyboard. Good. Move the first squad into spearhead formation. You can click on the formation icon in the bottom of your HUD, and then select the appropriate formation. Or if you're in a hurry, you can click on the F4 key. Correct. Now select your second squad. First deselect your current squad, then select the second squad, either through your HUD or by pressing the number 2. You can move the camera by hitting the spacebar. Good. Now move the second squad into an arrowhead formation. Again, you can issue the command via your HUD or by pressing F1. Well done. Now let's try 2 rapid orders. Squad 1, adopt an arrowhead formation. Squad 2, adopt a spearhead formation.
Yes. Okay, you apes, fall in.
Excellent.
Okay, you apes, fall in.
Okay, now I want you to set a bug hole demolition team. Move your sergeant and the 2 privates carrying missile launchers to the area in front of me. Click on the weapons display button in the HUD if you've forgotten who's carrying them.
Sir?
Good. Now give this new group a squad assignment. Do this by selecting all 3 units, then hold the Alt button and press the number 7.
Nothing to report, sir.
No! Try again. Now give this new group a squad assignment. Do this by selecting all 3 units, then hold the Alt button and press the number 7. Correct. Cadet, order Squad 7 to adopt an extended line formation. Well done, Cadet. Smart use of formations can give you a big advantage in a real combat situation. You have passed this exam.
The weapons of the mobile infantry trooper are many and varied. A good officer needs to understand the relative strengths and weaknesses of the MI arsenal. Selective application of this firepower can make the difference between success or failure in the field. This next exam will test your weapons proficiency. You will be given command of 2 troops of MI Cap troopers. They have already been issued weapons for the purpose of this exercise. You will not need to equip them. Your objective is to destroy all 20 targets within the time limit. The targets come in 3 different types: red, blue, and green. Ensure that you consult the xenograph to learn which weapons are most useful. If any of your units run out of ammunition during the exercise, send them to the ammo dump to rearm themselves. Proceed to the training hangar once you have inspected your troops.
All right, Cadet, listen up. You and your team must eliminate every target in your mission sector. You have a limited amount of time to accomplish this objective, so be quick about it. By using the correct weapon to destroy each target, you will maximize your firepower. The perfect score for this mission is 300 points. I expect you to do better. Your time starts now.
Fall in.
Make sure to use your TAC map to navigate your troops to the targets. In the field, this map is one of your most valuable assets. If you use it correctly, you'll never get lost. Sir.
Yes.
Cadet, you'd waste less time and ammo if you selected the correct weapon to destroy that target.
Sir. Okay, you apes, fall in.
Hurry up, Cadet. You've already used a quarter of your time. That's an ammo capsule, Cadet. Whenever possible, Fleet drops ammunition caches into a mission area ahead of you. If any of your troops exhaust their ammunition, you should send that unit to this capsule to get some more.
Sir.
Sir.
Okay, you apes, fall in.
You've used half your time, Cadet. Is this the best you could do? Excellent work, Cadet. Now race back to the starting point before the time runs out. Congratulations, Cadet. You have passed your weapon proficiency test. Targets are one thing, however. Let's see how you fare against some live target in your final examination.
Good afternoon, Cadet. This final examination is as close to real combat as we can make it. Under tightly controlled conditions, we will be pitting you and your team against some bugs. We have captured some arachnid workers who will be your opponents for the purposes of this exercise. Normally, these bugs would pose no threat to your team. However, to simulate the threat posed by a real arachnid warrior, a trooper will be removed as a casualty if one of those workers so much as touches you. Your objectives are as follows. Select 12 troopers from the platoon and move them into the strike team. Consult the xenograph to team the weaknesses of your opponents and outfit your troopers accordingly. Once you have chosen and equipped all your troopers, proceed to the training hangar.
Yes.
Okay, Cadet, this is your final examination. Your team may be in a simulator, but those bugs are real. If I see one of those bugs touch any of your troopers, I will count them as a casualty, and they will be removed from the exercise. All you have to do now is capture a specimen and destroy their bug hole. Release the bugs.
Yes. Okay, you apes, fall in.
Now that you've captured the bug, click on the specimen retrieval command. Only the trooper who captured the specimen can authorize retrieval. Now that you've got the specimen retrieved, Cadet, you should cut loose and kill them all. Sir!
Fire at will. Okay, people, fall in. We have contact. I'm there. Enemy sighted. Bug hole sighted.
Sir.
Okay, people, fall in. At once.
That's the way, Cadet. Now get all your units back to the retrieval zone. You can expedite this process by clicking on a unit's run to retrieval command. Well done, Cadet. Though now you've graduated, I should by rights address you as Lieutenant. You're an MI officer now and have a long and noble tradition to uphold. I believe that you have the makings of an excellent officer. I hope your career is a long and valorous one.